All right, we're in here, and we're live, and we're in the middle of the pistol round. Hey, Wes, how you doing?
Hey, how we doing? Oh man, that came completely out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Good to cast with you again, Johnny.
Yeah, for sure. All right, folks, we got Unexpected Victory here versus Big Tony's Pizzeria. We're already into the pistol round, and it looks like we're in a 2v2 situation as they're looking to defuse the bomb already right now. We're going to see if Vampy is going to be able to survive that one. Looks like he's being stalled off. He's going to be able to take down that shot. Oof. Devil also takes down Tony VO, and UV1 will take the pistol round.
All right, Unexpected Victory versus Big Tony's Pizzeria in, I believe, their first match of this season of ESEA. And yeah, we have no idea what to expect going into these two teams. It's the open league, and it's going to be really exciting to cast some Counter-Strike again, Johnny. You know, I feel like I've been itching for it a little bit.
Yeah, man, I got to do the gaming stadium yesterday, and they got me hyped about Counter-Strike, and then I come over here, and they're like, hey, you want to cast their games? And I'm like, for sure, UV1. I am right there. They've got a mission right now to really help Canadian esports out there, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So if I can be a part of it while showcasing, that's exactly the kind of thing I want to do. That's for sure.
Totally agree. They hit a site on that first round there, did UV, and got a pretty clean round. Ooh,
Vampy taking it down 3 right away. Nice start to his performance on that one. Pulling out the USP, throwing out a frag, getting it done. Ooh, down to 1 HP, though, however, is still hanging in there as Tony Zato eventually takes him down, and Prodi will finish off Tony Zato. Will Revelate, will clean up the rest of the game. All right, so this is honestly, I'm going to be not going to lie, my first time spectating a game while casting, so I actually don't know all the shortcuts. What's the button for Auto Director?
Ooh, good question. So, as far as I'm, you know what? Let me just do a little bit. Let me do a little bit of research for you here.
You can figure that out while we're going to there. We'll go. I think it was Z, honestly, and I pressed the button, and now it seems to be going around places.
Perfect. There we go. If you're on Big Tony Emo here, I like how they're all different names of Big Tony. On this team.
Oh, for sure. That is that's some flavor win for Big Tony's Pizzeria coming into this game, but. Right now, they're at a disadvantage here. Of course, they lost the first 2 rounds, but they've bought up a little bit here in round 3. They got themselves an op on Tony Quagley, so we'll see if that comes into play on this round.
Yeah, we have a gun round here, and it is the MP9 over on Goldie, so actually a little bit of a superior weaponry, like you say. Ooh. Quagley got the op. Here's Vampy pushing in.
Oh, Vampy already popping off early. He's got himself a good lead here. 6 kills already on the day. So continue to be strong in this one, and really,
Vampy really impressive so far. Multi-kills in a bunch of different rounds. 6 frags already over 2 rounds, so impressive stuff already coming in from Vampy. And Unexpected Victory look like they're probably going to lock up a third here. With that op already being bought up in the 3rd round, you'd think the Big Tonys might decide to save here on this 5v3.
Right now, they're certainly backing off from here. They don't quite have a lot of options here. There's 30 seconds left on the round. Big Tony's Pizzeria do have to try to make a play, and they're positioning over towards the B side. It looks like it will be that. Let's see if this Big Tony is going to be able to do anything. Tony Sith is able to get out there, and does eventually take down Goldie, so they have access to the site, but there's still only 12 seconds left. They got to get that bomb plant. Exactly. Devil able to make Quagley drop that one. Prodi's going to pick up the pick of one. He gets traded right back. Vampy gets the last kill and the last laugh. UV1 up to a 3-0 start.
Yeah, heroics from Volto at the end there with a couple of nice headshots, but too little too late for Big Tony's hit on B here. They didn't manage to make anybody disappear. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm gonna have to really restrain myself. Anyway, Unexpected Victory goes up 3-0 here on the CT side of Overpass.
Oh my gosh!
Vampy once again, a couple of kills in the round.
Look what Prodi's carried this round.
Oh, here we go. Are we going to see some spraying through the wall?
Let's see what
happens.
Negev
online.
Sorry, distracted by Negev. I wanted to look over there, but a bunch of people are already dead. Only Big Tony Emo left alive, and they're trying to survive with a pistol and a dream. The P250, though, getting a headshot. He's still alive there. 2 HP. Do have the bomb planted. Does have to deal with this Negev and with Vampy there, but Vampy finishes it off with a nade, and Prodi will just defuse the bomb.
Yeah, honestly, that's as much as Big Tony's Pizzeria wanted and more, really, with getting the plant, getting 3 kills on the round on a full investment there from UV. You know, nice job there. Big Tony's did as much as they possibly could, and the op once again going to be bought up by Quagley, going for the JW route, op or bust, it seems, for that player. And but unexpected victory, go up 4-0. They're looking good so far. I'm holding pretty steady on these bomb sites and not letting Big Tony's take them out in any of their positions yet.
Yeah, and kind of crazy
part
part
of a
is
slower default here.
yeah, Big Tony's went for a B rush and didn't head to the side that Prodigy was on with the Negev.
Yes.
So they don't. I still don't think they maybe even know he's randomly got this. So if they all kind of stack in a position, they could catch him by surprise still with that weapon there.
That's true. They might not have heard the shots. I'm not sure if he even took any. So
Yeah, I don't think so.
Prodigy might surprise him with a bit of a spray down, but full gun round. Actually, double op on Big Tony's here. So.
So they're certainly trying to see if UV1 are going to overextend, but so far they're remaining pretty patient here. They've kind of done that. They've done that through 4 rounds where Big Tony's just kind of came to them the entire time. So this is kind of the first time Big Tony's have really been trying to see what they can do, being more patient. But it's down to a minute left in the round, and eventually they're going to have to make a play as they haven't really postured towards any position yet.
Yep, 50 seconds left on the round. Like you say, they do have to make a commitment, but they've got a little bit of time left, trying to wait for some sort of overextension or some sort of position switch from UV. And here's Vampy kind of starting to push into connector. Get some damage out
there. Yeah, getting a little bit of chip damage there. And thank you for the correction in the chat. M249, not the Negev.
Ah, thank you. Yes, I call them all the Negev, but yeah, Vampy gets a kill there.
I do the same thing with, what's it called? The CZ and the, or CZ if you're American. But Tony Quagley does pick up a kill. Yeah, exactly. And Tony Votto's going to get that one. Saith will get another one. So it looks like finally Big Tony's got themselves a pretty decent round here as they are now 4v2 where Prodi and Revelite got to do the retake.
Yeah, yet to really run into this M249, this LMG here, and looks like Prodigy's not going to be able to get anything out of it. Now, I'm quite curious, actually, how this weapon, what the plan is with this buy. Ooh, Emo almost hits the shot, and he actually does hit Revelite there in the end, but doesn't get the kill. This is going to be a save for UV in the first round on the board for Big Tony's Pizzeria.
Yeah, it looks like the delayed push worked out for them. They seem to have early on decided to go with an aggressive strategy, and the one time they kind of really remain patient, it does work out for them. So we'll see if they continue to do that or if some more over-aggression is going to come from them. But it looks like a good adjustment by, at least for this round, for Big Tony's Pizzeria. We'll see how UV1 responds.
Yeah, double op setup, like I said before, is a really interesting idea on the T side of Overpass. There are lots of ways to use the op on the T side here, but it definitely is not standard to go for 2 ops on almost any maps, least of all Overpass. So I'm interested to see how this progresses. Now UV on a bit of a save here, Deagles. But now you see Vampy actually has been tossed the LMG, but here's the push coming into short.
They do still remain aggressive here. Like I mentioned, Deagle's only on some of the members of UV1, but Vampy is the one with that M249 and taking out a couple targets there. Quickly switching over the ops to the AK and going, yeah, I don't actually want this thing.
Well, here's the thing. Now they've got a couple of guns, and there's 2 ops and an AK left over on BTP over there. So that's just actually a really tough round for them to do much. Bomb is way over towards the entrance to B, and they're totally spread out and split up here, our BTP. So Vampy with that push out of connector gave them a gigantic advantage, probably secured the round for them here. So a nice push there, and there we go. I was questioning it, but the M249 pays off, baby.
Yeah. It was the log con. It bought 3 rounds ago. Somehow still survived even the loss, and then still ends up with a double kill, of course. But here's Tony Quagley coming up. He's going to spot ahead here and is able to find that one, taking out Vampy, who's been the star player so far for UV1. So that's a huge kill for Big Tony's Pizzeria. But they got 35 seconds to try to plant the bomb with 2 ops on hand. It's kind of difficult.
Yeah, remember, it is still no utility at all. And there we go, Volto gets another one, brings it to even 3 versus 3 here on the round. 20 seconds to get on this bomb site. Yeah,
they're currently trying to push onto it now. 15 seconds to go. They're rushing straight towards B, but Goldie will take out Emo, and Goldie's trying to do more work with that Deagle. Oh, just barely misses that shot there, but Goldie will go down to Volto. They'll get the bomb planted, and now it's up to Revlite and Prodi to make this play happen versus just Volto by himself. They'll see him through the smoke. Is he going to be able to get there? Oh, has the angle. Finally gets the shot down, finishing it off with a headshot. They'll get the defuse and win round number 6, go up 5-1.
Nice hold there by Goldie. 2 Deagle headshots, or 2 Deagle kills, I should say, on the push from short there. One of them through the wall. Goldie did absolutely everything they needed to do in order to stop that push enough, or slow it down enough in order for the rest of UV to get in position. So good job there by Unexpected Victory, putting their 5th round on the board. But economy being managed pretty well here by Big Tony's Pizzeria. They've still got another full buy, another op coming out for Quagley, who's looking pretty good on that. And now finally an op has been selected for Vampy here, seeming to be the star player. Here's the push.
Oh,
what?
They're getting right behind them. No one covering that area there. Fortunate move for them. And here comes Prodi walking out from the door. Gonna be able to take that one, so we're still at a 4v3. That is the bomb. That is huge. Revelite, though, he's gonna pop off, pick up a couple, switches the USP, trying to find one more target. But again, like you mentioned, they have the bomb left here on the 2v2. Got Volto picking it up. They're gonna be able to do now. Revelite there, sitting on site. Behind them is Vampy with that op. Looks like Volto has spotted out Vampy here. Try to get a smoke.
Senses.
He's gonna peek. Oh, Vampy! Oh, Vampy's not able to take them out there with the op. Revelite did, however, take Quagley exactly. Revelite with 1 HP. He's got a 3K in the round. Will it be enough? He's got the vision, and he takes him down. Revelite popping off, baby!
That was an absurd round of Counter-Strike. The bomb got dropped back in short. There was trades going back and forth on site. The initial push where 2 players pushed out but somehow were turned away when the player came out into water. I don't even know where to start with that round. It was absolutely ridiculous. But Unexpected Victory thriving in the chaos, putting their 6th round on the board, and there's a pause coming in here for us to both catch our breath after that rip snorting round there.
Well, so far the match was looking like it was going to be the Vampy show, but Revelite coming in there is like, yo, bro, you heard my music at the start of this whole thing? I'm here to bring bangers, not just with my tunes, but with my gameplay. So he's getting it out there and making it done.
Banging those heads as well. As those 808s here is Revelite, and yeah, really nice round there from him, especially, you know, holding his nerve on the on 1 HP there over in Graffiti. Good job there for Revelite to close that one out. And we have another buy coming in here from both teams. Quagley finally has been humbled and is going to the AK instead of the op. But FAMAS on the other side for UV as well. So here's a boost. We'll see if they can find anything here.
Goldie's played a few rounds with that FAMAS. Just making sure they got enough utility and then making sure everyone else on their team kind of has everything they need there. So seems like Goldie is comfortable still with that gun, obviously. Or potentially a little bit more. But you got the AK on Vampy, which is exactly what you need. And Prodi's got that op and is going to be able to do good work with it right here in Bathrooms as they pick up the first frag of the round.
There we go. Drops the bomb. They're going to know this is an A idea in any case by BTP, and we'll see what they're able to do. Bomb's been recovered, but that's 4 players sort of stuck, kind of indecisive over on the outside near that party area. So we'll see if they push in here. There's a pretty good structure set up here around Bathrooms for UV. They've got everything covered. They are actually giving it up, though. They're going to back it off and let BTP take control of that bathroom area, choosing to hold on the bomb site instead. Keep an eye here on Prodi, playing pretty close up with the op here. This is going to be a really interesting angle. We'll see if he gets it.
Prodi able to pick that down. Took some chip damage from Quagley, but he's got himself 2K now. Zato's going to come out and find Prodi finally, but damage, of course, been done over there. Sith will take out Vampy too as well, but that will leave them at a 3v3 as they've got themselves onto the A side, are going to be able to plant the bomb here. But UV1 are already mostly here, and they've got Revelite coming in from behind too as well, who will take out Sith. Caught sleeping over on that other side. Revelite now continuing to push forward. Does see Zato's gun there. He's going to turn the corner and pick the head. Goldie picking out Emo as well. They'll get this defuse, and another round win will put UV1 up 7-1.
Nice one there. Nice retake there from Revelite coming in and just getting the timing push there on the player who was running out of bathrooms. And like you say, spotting the gun barrel going around that corner. Just a bit of a mistake there from that BTP player who was not quite tucked into the corner enough. And after you hear Revelite take down one, you've got to tuck into that corner a little bit closer. So bit of a mistake there, and Revelite capitalizes. Nice job. 7-1 for UV, and they're looking very, very good on Overpass. Looking a little bit more structured, I have to say. A little bit more set up to deal with this on the CT side. Here's a big B push.
Yeah, here you go. They're trying to play this one aggressive once again, but Revelite and Devil will shut that down. Revelite's bought himself 2K, switching over to the USP and picking up another 3K for Revelite on the round. Devil and Vampy contribute as well. 8-1 lead for UV1.
Yeah, the Revelite and Vampy show over on B. Huge plays there from behind the barrels and just no chance at all. And that was a full buy from BTP. So they are going to be starving for cash here. And it looks like that the last second they do decide to go for a buy, and there it is. They're going to be completely broke if they lose this round. They absolutely need this one to get themselves any sort of respectability in the scoreline for this half.
Yeah, and it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. UV1 basically already having won the half. Of course, slightly CT-sided here. Oh, nice shot there for Prodi. So, of course, slightly CT-sided map, you kind of just expect to go 9-6 if things were kind of like even between both teams. But right now they're up 8-1. They're looking to be much better situation than that 9-6. Gonna give them a good, solid attempted T side. And Goldie with the boost will take down Tony Sith over there, leaving 3 members left of Big Tony's Pizzeria to just hang out in the mid and hopefully do something for themselves. But Vampy is right there if they push into the bathrooms.
You know he's getting this.
Yeah,
oh,
Vampy.
Yeah, there it is. The headshot coming in, backing off the angle.
Oh, and a nice molly, too, will definitely do a decent amount of damage to them, forcing them to kind of go a little more forward than they potentially want to. 50 seconds left in the round for only the 2 members to deal with a full team of UV1 who's got utility on Prodi. He's got AKs on everyone. Prodi with the op. It's not looking great for Big Tony's Pizzeria. I'd imagine they just save here.
Yeah, 30-second save. You could even potentially justify going hunting here as the UV players. Lots of money to spare. And if you take those guns away, you guarantee your next round, the next round for yourself pretty much as well. So if I were the IGL here on UV, I would say let's go. Let's try to get these guns out of their hands. But looks like they're going to just play it safe, which is totally reasonable as well. And Volto and Emo will live to see another round here with these weapons. It's nice to have that. They saved a good amount of utility as well, which is pretty nice. That's going to be good.
Goldie's gonna find Evo at the end. Unfortunately, Volto does take out Vampy, but like you said, they got lots of money. That certainly hurts Big Tony's Pizzeria more than it hurts UV1.
Way more, exactly. So yeah, that's going to be really tough. Do they decide to buy here with Emo on 600 with nothing? Or do they go for a save, and that looks like that's what they're going to do. Deagles and nothing else. One flash here from Zato is the buy.
Yeah, Volto's got that AK still kind of stored from last round. It's about it. See what they kind of do over here. Volto, though, starts the round by taking a decent amount of damage. So that's certainly not what they want, how they want to start with that. But Revelite's actually to take out the fire and see if he's going to convince them to walk into him. But so far, they're rightfully so a little scared of pushing through there. They've pushed through there a bunch and have been blown up. But we're going to see Vampy meet up with... meet up with Sith there and take them out. Gonna drop a frag down too there as well. And just get in behind them. Vampy's really set up here to do a ton of damage. He's got himself down to 12 HP, but he's got the aim. He's got the reactions. He's got the shot. Vampy here with 4K and 1 member left for BTP. Devil will finish it off, but a huge pop-off by Vampy is going to improve his score to 17-6.
Yeah, Vampy, like you say, huge pop-off indeed. All headshots as well on that push into connector and just absolutely decimating BTP here. Yeah, that is the pizzeria went down in flames in that round, that's for sure. And unexpected victory go 10-1 here, much of it off the back of Vampy and Revelite, who are really showing up. But I like what the other players are doing, just kind of setting them up. Prodi with a huge push on the headshot there.
Oh, Vampy's gonna see another one over here, gonna get a little chip damage onto Quagley, got him down to 20 in HP, and Like you're saying, everyone in this team's contributing there. Vampy, though, finally goes down. Quagly able to land their shot there. So that's a big gun down for UV1. But of course, like I was saying, everyone is kind of stepping up here, including Revelite, who just picks himself a double, looking to grab 3K, switching over to his pistol. Goldie will, in fact, actually take that one down. Quagly now by themselves. What are they going to possibly do here sitting on this op? They're just hoping to save it, I guess. There's still 3 more rounds in this half.
And still a minute left in this one to try and save. Here
finds one and eventually gets taken down by Goldie. So another round win. UV1 putting themselves up 11-1.
Really tough. Nice job there by Goldie to bail out Revelite on those barrels. He ended up with 19 HP, but Goldie saves the day there, and UV go up 11-1. So it is a one-sided affair here, that's for sure, for unexpected victory. And a victory at this point of the match would not be unexpected, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking about that pun. I was like, who's going to make it first?
I know. It just flowed out. I couldn't stop myself. I didn't think of what I was doing. But in any case, yeah, definitely seems like a bit of a foregone conclusion here, as you can see Big Tony's Pizzeria just kind of making a couple of mistakes that looks like they're getting a little nervous, a little bit on the back foot mentally from sort of the shellacking they've been taking so far here from UV, and in particular from a couple of these players who just seem absolutely impenetrable wherever they sit on the map. And the other players just using that utility and that positioning to free up space for the fraggers. It's really nice setup here from UV.
Vampy.
And look at Vampy way back in the flank.
You just don't want to meet Vampy if you're anyone at Big Tony's Pizzeria. Sith is trying to step up and deal with him, but will not be able to do so. Meanwhile, we tune back over to Prati, who picks up one op shot. He's going to get himself a second. He's going to meet one more. Can he get himself 3K on the round? And the switch to the P250 works out for him. Takes him down. 12-1 lead now for UV1.
Oh, Volto cannot feel good about that one. Look at that. That is just absolutely unreal there coming in from Prati. And yeah, it's just, you know, where do you even go from here? You got Vampy just flanking, pushing everywhere, getting kills. Prati hitting flicks left and right. UV are absolutely destroying Big Tony's Pizzeria right now. Time to file for some property damage because the pizzeria is going down right now.
Going down. Yeah, well, as much as I love to support local businesses, it looks like this one might not be one support
might
at
not
this
be
time.
long for this world.
Yeah, it might not be long for this world, exactly. So, well, they got themselves all stacked up into the mid lane here. Mid lane, sorry. In mid. They're by restrooms. Vampy is going to take down Sith, and then
nice
Vampy
shot.
eventually goes down. So at least that's traded by Zato. But Devil now suddenly got himself an op, and is going to be able to pick up one more there. Volto here is moved on towards the A site, does get a sight onto Devil, and it's a nice shot there, putting them in a 3v3. So this is a decent situation right now for Big Tony to finally take a round here before the half. There's, of course, one more round after this, but Revelite, if he's got anything to say about that, he's just going to clutch this all by himself. He's going to take one, leaving 2 members here, but Zato will take down Revelite. So we're back down to a 2v2. They're getting the plant off. Quagly here with the up, and does take out Prati. Get a turn around here. Goldie's going to be able to get out Zato. We're down to Quagly with 11 HP. Goldie with 67. Going to put down the smoke.
He's got 2.
He's got 2. Does he go for the defuse? Remember, folks, pros don't fake. He's going for it. Does he stick it? He
the crosshair
sticks
was
it,
on.
baby!
Oh.
What I say, baby. The pros don't fake. That's what I'm talking about. He picks up that defuse and picks up... how many in that a row is that? Too many for me to count.
A lot, yeah.
Lot.
The scientific term, I believe, is a lot. As Big Tony's Pizzeria had their best chance to win a round in quite some time, but just couldn't quite stick the landing there. You could see Quagly a little bit shaky, even though he did get that kill in bathrooms. Just not quite on point there, and not relaxed. Big Tony's Pizzeria right now, they are not playing relaxed. And, unexpected victory, sort of by virtue of the rounds. They are. Vampy, you can see, getting a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and yeah, they're just playing confident. They're taking those peaks knowing they're going to hit, and it is so scary to play against a team like that. UV are that scary team right now. Volto on 3 HP.
Yeah, and they're just being real aggressive now, and they're able to push out and get a good position over here around the bathroom. So where are you going to go right now? Emo's going to get spotted out here by Vampy and then taken down. Quagli's right there. He will go down to 24 health. We switch over to Prodi, who's getting shot from the side here, but will find the shot through the smoke. Able to take one down. Just... It's almost not fair. You know what I mean? Vampy, what is that flick? He turns around and picks a headshot. Oh, Prodi also contributing with another kill there too, leaving Sith over here to try to win around this half. I guess the second one, they do technically take one. But Sith, what you got, my dude? You're trying to walk. He's trying to sneak around. Does not have the bomb either, so it's not like he can try to go for some plant somewhere mysteriously. So he's right now... 1v5 going for the clutch because it is the last round of the half. Save here. Gonna find Devil around this corner. He gets the better of him in that one. And then he picks up a second one. Sith absolutely popped off here. He suddenly got 3K, but again, he doesn't have the bomb with 15 seconds to go. Gonna drop the smoke here. He will find one another flick to take out Vampy. Are you kidding me right now, Sith? 10 seconds left in the round. He's got the bomb. He's starting the plant here, but Revelite sneaks them out. Doesn't even let them get the miracle clutch for a single round to end the half. And they're up 14-1 and just have to win one to take this match.
Sith was trying to make them an offer they couldn't refuse there. And not quite going according to plan for Big Tony's Pizzeria's unexpected victory. Put up 14 rounds on CT. That is absolutely dominating there. And here comes Devil with the push. Looks like they are setting themselves up for a pistol round win as well. They're going to be able to get onto the bomb site, no problem at all. And Quagley, you can see running around just like crazy there.
No. Not even gonna let them have this pistol round in any way. Sith looks like they're tilted in AFK. Not gonna lie. Same with Volto.
Yep, might be giving up here a little bit, and that might do it. We might end with a bit of a whimper here, as opposed to a roar, as they are leaving the They are leaving their keyboards, Johnny. Potentially. Unexpected victory going to just do away with the rest of this match.
I don't know what this bug is with everyone's names on Big Tony being gigantic on my screen. Sorry, folks.
I was wondering.
No idea.
I started to do some play-by-play in case you were messing around with OBS.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could sort that out. I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Well, it's not the most
it's gone. It's
not the most
gone.
compelling stuff at the end of this match anyway. Looks like we are back into regulation. Maybe that was just some sort of weird little pause bug. And here we go. So yeah, it looks like we were on some sort of pause.
Weird.
It just didn't show it for me. So.
Oh, that's strange. I've never seen that before.
Looks like
guess
we're back.
They had to get the pizza out of the oven. Yeah, that's probably it. Taco Hammer.
Yeah. Well, it didn't show us on screen, but I think that was probably just pre-half warm-up stuff that was happening there. It looked a little odd to me, but there we go.
All right, well, we're actually back to the game. Looks like no one actually gave up. Let's see what Big Tony's Pizzeria are going to be able to do here now that they're on the CT side. Again, it is maybe a slightly CT favored map, but we'll see if that matters much right now. Prodi, though, gets a nice frag to start off this pistol round, and they already have the plant, so Big Tony's Pizzeria got to do a retake here with exactly pistols. Nice shot by Sith, though. Take out Revelite on that one. He's looking to find another one. Does pick up a couple. Quagley contributes too as well. Goldie eventually takes him down, while Volti takes out Goldie, leaving Devil by themselves there to try to do something here. They will get the defuse off. And, hey, this is a UV1 Central stream. They, of course, obviously are helping us out here by having me to come out. But let's just talk about the side of Big Tony's Pizzeria for a little while. They actually pick up the pistol round. That gives them a situation to pick up another round in a row. And then maybe if you stick that third round, the gun round that comes up, maybe you actually have a avenue to at least make this interesting.
You know, a comeback of any kind from here, even to get, up close towards double digits would be miraculous. And, kind of makes me want to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Big Tony's Pizzeria putting a pistol round up and doing a nice job. Prodi with a push, though.
Yep.
But Sith, you know, hitting some nice shots there in that round on the pistol and in the last round before that. So maybe if Sith starts to pop off, you know, yeah, we could see it. But 4v5 already in this round.
And Zato gets a nice shot onto Prodi there for that one. So we put him back down to a 4v4. And they're starting to make their ways around. They're kind of split here for UV1, potentially trying to see if anyone's kind of rotating before they commit to a site. There's still a minute left, so definitely still plenty of time, but they're starting to make their way over towards this B site as we tune into Devil here with that Deagle.
A lot of ground to cover here coming in from Tony's Pizzeria, or from Unexpected Victory, but they are moving up. They've gotten themselves up into short. The smoke is going to be really, really good here from DYT, as far as I can tell what that guy's name is. And the flash is going to be really good, too. So, yeah, this is a good defense here from BTP, and it's going to be pretty tough to break.
Yeah, they're all kind of in good spots here as the auto director decides to look at the guy looking at the floor. I'm just going to switch that.
Just switching around.
We're going to see what Volto might meet up with Goldie in the meantime, as Volto's sitting right there, but Zato is going to be the one to actually pick up that frag. Tony will grab up one more. Devil picks himself one there as Lloyd trying to make some sort of play here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's a couple in a row.
Round over. They just didn't manage to get onto the bomb site. So like I said, good hold there. Good use of utility from BTP over on the B site. And kind of just completely stopped UV in their tracks. So, you know, like you said, CT-sided map, especially, you know, the lower rank you go, the further away from sort of professional tier play you get, the more CT-sided this map in particular becomes, as with many maps, but this one in particular, the sites are hard to hit without good executes. So this is BTP just showing that, and they've got themselves a bye. Meanwhile, Revelite's still on a Deagle here, but we've already seen how deadly Revelite can be. And we'll see if he can get anything here.
Same with Devil, trying to improve that KD past 1.0 right now. But yeah, right now it seems like UV1 just kind of had more of a game plan, even on their terrorist side here, more of a game plan just kind of for this map. Because you kind of saw Big Tony's, like sometimes you go, when you can kind of tell a team doesn't have a play around, they just rush. Like their default, like let's just try to, like that's all they got, right? Let's try to surprise them, and that was what we kind of saw from Big Tony's Pizzeria when they were playing on the T side on this map, and it didn't work out for them a whole lot. But even as we switch sides here, you just kind of see UV1 have more of a game plan when it comes to this map on the terrorist side. And sure, Tony's Pizzeria has taken a couple rounds in a row, but again, you kind of forgive the pistol round and the round following that. So, but even just all that being said, they just seem to have an idea of what they want to do here. There's 35 seconds left on this round. They've played it hella patiently and are finally picking up the bomb now, and they're going to start being able to execute. Maybe make Big Tony's Pizzeria a little nervous here. Revelite hold on to the smoke, waiting for when they want to execute now. That's going to come through.
Well, you know, lots of presence on A, though. 3 players, and here's the lurk.
This is going to be right there. Does find Goldie on a nice shot. And is going to be able to upgrade his gun for their efforts there. But Vampy, now finally with an AK, will take one of them out. So that puts 4v4, and they're getting this bomb plant. Quagley is trying to make something happen here. He gets one down with the AUG. He's got a second. He's going to switch over to the USP. But looking down, Vampy will take him out. Punish you for kind of mistakes like that. But Lloyd eventually does take out Vampy, leaving Devil by themselves here. But they go down in the end, so that's a solid round for Big Tony's Pizzeria, an actual gun round from UV1. So that is a solid win for them. Like I said, if they can kind of make things interesting here by continuing to chip rounds away like that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm already a little more interested, I gotta say, in Big Tony's Pizzeria playing on this CT side. Doing a nice job of holding sites and also just gambling correctly. They've had 3 stack on each site that has been hit so far, and using that player advantage or using, you know, that presence that they've got. You can see Quagley with a big push here. We'll see what he gets. And it looks like he wasn't going to be able to see any of them. But just Deagles and armor here over on the side of UV. So that op, you're going to want to back off, Quagley.
Yeah.
You don't want to run into all those pistols.
Yeah, that could be a bad situation for them. It looks like they're making their way through the park and are going to approach this A site now. Zato is right there. He's going to blow one down. Actually, Quagley ends up picking up the kill. Zato picking up the other one there, leaving 3 members of UV1 here. try to continue their push onto here. We tune into Sith. Might meet one here. Quagley's switched over the USP, and they will take out one more target. Sith taking out Vampy. Devil finally taking out Quagley here, but Tony Volto will finish off the last frag, and now we've got 4 in a row here for Big Tony's Pizzeria.
Yeah, well played there by them on the A site, able to just get those shots. Not much more to say beyond that because there was almost no utility as well for UV on that long push. But now they're going to have guns once again, all AKs, all full utility. They want this round bad, and they are going to do whatever they can to get it. It looks like it will be a somewhat slower default. Actually, no, this push going into monsters into water is pretty quick. They're going to beat Lloyd here.
Right now, with the max loss bonus for Unexpected Victory, this supposed to make it scary when you're this far behind for Big Tony's Pizzeria, because you know, like, even if you string together all these rounds, you give max loss bonus to the other team, and they only have to win a couple, right? So this could certainly, even if this round goes awkward for UV1, they'll still have a decent amount of cash going forward. But of course, like you said, UV1, of course, just want to pick it up. They'd rather just kind of end this now. Don't want to give Big Tony's Pizzeria too much hope, and we'll want to shut them out here. But here's Quagley with the op. Potentially could have ran into someone there, but like they do not. And UV1, once again, looking to be fairly patient here on this round. Ooh, accidentally doing a little bit of damage to their teammate there, unfortunately. Goldie was kind of walking while someone was shooting.
Yeah, and not getting much out of that.
Oh,
there's the
Revelite.
off peak. Nice shot from Revelite, and Quagley just missed it.
Yeah. Nice shot. Wall bang for Lloyd. He's going to get that one down. Sith will pick up one more, but Goldie will take up Sith in the end. Devil coming through the door and able to pick up one more as we tune into Zato over here, trying to see what they can get done now. We have 3 members left of UV1. They're picking up the bomb. They have control of the B site, so Zato and Volto will have to try to retake here as Goldie is starting to plant off. They got a good angle to defend all this. They get they're down. Volto, though, picks up that frag, so puts them down to 2v2, but Zato comes in from the side and it takes out Devil, so Vampy's by themselves here to try to get something done, but Zato will take them down, and they'll be able to fuse this kit. Zato clutching that one out, gives Tony Pizzeria another round here. Keep their hopes alive in this match. It's 6-14.
Yeah, nice round there from Zato. He was kind of everywhere, just doing he was baking the pizza, he was delivering the pizza, and he was sprinkling on the Parmesan right at the end to take out Vampy. It was a really, really nice job there from Zato, and just good stuff from Big Tony's once again. But it really came down to the wire there. A pretty lucky shot through the wall from Zato to be able to take down one of those players pushing into water. And that kind of slowed down the push enough that they could get a little more position on the B side. We do have a pause coming in here, so we can discuss it a little further. But yeah, they've got a long way to go, and Unexpected Victory has been very close multiple times. And like you said, max loss bonus, they get another full buy here, all AKs, all utility, all day long for UV1. Really, it's a dangerous spot for Big Tony's Pizzeria. Better them than me, I say.
Yeah, for sure. But UV1, no, they just needed that timeout, like Vortex was saying in chat, to sort some things out. And hopefully that is exactly what they did over here as we watch Revelite shooting through the smoke to see if they can get any chip damage onto them. But I kind of expect that in a kind of situation where you dropped a few rounds in a row and you kind of, I feel like UV1 feel like, hey, we are the better team here. We just kind of just like let them have a little bit of momentum here, and now they're feeling it, but we got to shut them down with plays like that. You see the tiniest pixel of someone's head and Vampy will take them out. Oh, baby, that's exactly what this team needed and exactly what they ordered from this pizzeria was that frag there.
Yeah, they got a bargain deal right there on that headshot. Really, really beautiful shot there from Vampy. And it also, we got Lloyd being sprayed down through the wood. So Lloyd is now on 29 HP, so that B site defense is weakened as well. Some sort of utility could take them out of position. But the A hit is the answer. And, Quagley with a nice peek there on the timing. Devil gets his head removed.
Yeah, was going after him right when he was trying to throw that frag out, and that's an unfortunate situation for Devil, but puts them back at a 4v4 with 27 seconds left here. Like you said, B site has less defending it currently, but they are over here mostly on A. Vampy will just make A site a little bit cleaner for them. Meanwhile, Prodi just actually coming in on B and eliminating someone over there. So while they're actually doing their real execute over on A, maybe you get a wait here. Well, he did actually already throw the bomb. I was going to say maybe get a wait for a second to see if they over-rotate towards the other side because they saw that kill happen, but that's not what happens. Loit, though, does get that one on Prodi, who is trying to join the rest of the team, so we're going to back down 2v2. Quagley hits a nice shot with the op to get that one down, but Revlite will make it a 1v1. Oh! Quagley taken out Revelite, and Revelite just gotta feel like he hit the initial shots of that one, and if it was just a little higher and a little cleaner, he would have won that round for his team. But with after a 3K, Quagley has now picked up the 6th round in a row for Big Tony's Pizzeria.
Yeah, nice job by Quagley. I gotta say, Revelite did not need to peek that. He definitely had other options there, but really nice job. I like the lurk from Loit going down, walking back from Graffiti, but waiting for the rotator there, getting that headshot over onto Prodi, who had pushed out, like you said, onto the B site. The two-pronged attack, and there's an errant Molly.
Yeah.
Stopping that push a little bit.
Yeah, they did some team damage last round too, and then they throw a Molly. Like only 3 HP in the end, but still, like now you don't have that Molly, so basically just wasted money.
Yep, and also you don't have that position. It looked like they were trying for a fast play, and they're having to switch it up.
Yeah.
But you do actually see this time Sith has gone for the AUG here, so, interesting spot to play with that weapon. You'd expect him to back off towards barrels. But Quagley also playing close here with the op, and we'll see if he can get Vampy here in this bathroom push. Another pretty closed aggressive default coming in from Unexpected Victory. Interesting idea here to sort of clump like this and play really, really tight positions. And BTP is giving it to them right now.
And we look at Vampy, who's kind of been the man of the hour. Trying to see if he can get a pick from someone, see if someone peaks just a little bit too much. But here we go. Tony Sith is going to meet up with Revelite and win that battle. Quagley looking over the bathroom door. Got to take them down.
Good timing.
Yeah, 2 members down now for UV1. They're reeling a little bit here. Quagley, what a shot. Where was this in the first half?
Unreal.
Just hitting everything right now. Meanwhile, Vampy wants to get back to where he was in the first half. He gets 1 frag there. Quagley, though, will find Vampy in the long run and then pick up the 4K. Quagley, did you just switch your brain between halves here? Because all of a sudden, he's 19 and 17 and getting things done in half number 2. And another pause as it comes through for UV1 as they got to do something a little differently here. They're, again, still up 14-8, but that's 7 in a row for Big Tony's Pizzeria.
Wow, in the first half, Quagley was nervously applying for the job. In the second half, he's leaving horse heads in people's beds overnight. It's just absolute turnaround here. He is rising up the hierarchy of Big Tony's Pizzeria right now, and beautiful work from the Opper here on the side of BTP. Just such good stuff. Super clean. You could actually, I like that we saw that round from him because you could see Quagley in the first half. You saw that one round where they almost won and he was in bathrooms. Really shaky shots even when he was hitting them. Really sort of like sporadic movement. This time just smooth, clean, just swift shots right where he needs to be at all times, peaking at the right time, peaking with his teammates. Just really good stuff. Unexpected Victory have got to be scared right now because this is a dangerous player.
Revelite switching over to the AK. He's gonna go one. He's flashed up a little bit, but is able to take them down. And here's Goldie over here picking up one more, and now all of a sudden UV1 with an aggressive push, maybe like Vortex suggested, they are making this happen as they're coming down towards this A site. Volto will pick up one, but Devil will trade that right back. That leaves the 2 members here of Tony's Pizzeria to do something about this bomb being planted. And we see Sith trying to peek out and find someone, but everyone's in pretty decent spots right now for UV1. Devil will take down one. Sith will take out Vampy, but by themselves, Devil will pick up their 3K on that round. And now we're on match point for UV1. They finally won one on the T side.
perfect answer to the op, sort of wreaking havoc. I love what Revelite just did there with that aggressive push. Knowing that Quagley is playing these close spots and trying to catch them off guard, Revelite goes for a really aggressive, flashes himself over into the alley and just absolutely destroys Quagley there. Even pretty much full blind, manages to get that kill. So yeah, Revelite finds the answer to Quagley, and now, like you say, map point here for unexpected victory. And already 1 for 1.
Yeah, we trade 1 for 1. Unfortunately, that was on the other side of the map there, but Bith is trying to make an aggressive push here. The door, maybe? Or just waiting to see if someone was going to inconveniently be right there for themselves, but...
If he opened the door now, I don't think he would be heard. So
oh, yeah. He's got it behind him.
Interesting flank here, and let's see if he can get anything out of it.
Proddy, though, sniffs that one out and takes him down. Revelite eventually going out over here, and unfortunately, Autodirector let me down with its hole sticking on dead body sometimes. That'll end the game.
There we go. 16 to, I believe it was 8 there for unexpected victory. And yeah, you know, a little bit of an improvement for Big Tony's Pizzeria in the second half, but you gotta say unexpected victory from round 1 sort of looked like they had the upper hand here. They were the better team on the day, that's for sure, besides a couple of heroics from Quagley and the likes of them. UV1 just looking really, really good in this match. Yeah, for sure. They definitely, like kind of mentioned, just seem to have more of a game plan for this map, and while they made it interesting, did Tony's Pizzeria, in the end, it was all UV1 and a great performance by a ton of players, really. Like, we talked a lot about Vampy. You mentioned his name a whole ton of times, but they all really stepped up what they need to. Devil getting that 3K and that for them to finally pick up a round where they needed it to stop the 7-0 run that was being put together by BTP, and then from there they just kind of cleaned up and won the match. So congratulations there for UV1 to being your winners for your first match here of ESEA. Well, thank you very much for joining me here today, Wes. That was a fun one, and I look forward to doing more, and hopefully I can get you out again. Cheers. Yeah, I'd love to. Thanks for having me on, Johnny. Yeah, for sure. And everyone, thank you for watching. Thanks for all the new followers. I know I didn't quite, like, you know, the normal thing is to thank everyone as they follow, because that's the thing that's happening. But of course, it's harder when you're showcasting. We had a job to do. But I will give a shout out to everyone who's kind of followed in the past hour here. Proddy, Goldie, a couple members of the team following me over there. Scorin getting in there. Crookie, thank you for the follow. Vortex, thanks you for the follow and for being interactive in chat. I certainly appreciate that. What I kind of like about these smaller stream chat things, where sometimes you get to watch a pro game and your chat just kind of disappears. I actually really like interacting with chat while doing a showcast. It's not a normal thing when I'm, like, say, doing something for the gaming stadium, for Memory Express, or for even us at the Manitoba Esports League, just because there's so much kind of going on. But, you know, kind of on this, it's a little more intimate. We can, like, you know, actually have a conversation with chat here and there. So appreciate everyone being in the chat and interacting that way. Taco Hammer as well, thank you for the follow too. So, well, that will be it for me today. We'll get into the next one, folks. So do make sure you're following UV1 on Twitter, as well as following me at Johnny Esports on Twitter as well, for the next time we kind of go live for this whole thing. And that's the wrong text. I'm a professional streamer. That's supposed to say thanks for watching, not starting soon, because that's the opposite of what we're doing here. Just to clear up with everybody, we are not starting soon. That is not what is happening on the stream. Yeah, for sure. Be sure to give the follows on the different socials. Wes, actually, do you want to, before you're out of here, do you want to shout out anything before you get out? I'm WJ Rambo on all the social media things, twitch.tv/JSRambo. I'll type it in chat. I cast a lot of, I've been doing some fan casts of Valorant, and I cast a bunch of CSGO and League of Legends as well, so I'll just type that in the chat. But yeah, my name is Wes Rambo, and I'm just happy to join in, man. Happy to cast whenever I can. Yeah, for sure. And again, thank you to everyone watching. We'll, you know, end their evening on that one. Appreciate it, folks. Have a good night. GG. With two dough with the same bros, yo ho inside of yo home, hit it on my phone.
foreign cars, made from broken parts, but I just install some mods. Got no heart, I don't need it for you days. Fuck a bitch, rather die rich. I'm up in this fucking crib. Models in the condo always saying that they want more dollars and more heavy dollars. You can keep the change, boy. I don't give a fuck about what they gon' say. I'ma keep this fucking dick up inside your brain. She do numbers on Snapchat. She her own star. No wonder she won't text back. Wonder where you are. This world, why can't you be my girl? I'm down, my mind's in a swirl, a twirl. Throw me in a hurry, girl, a hurl. 'Cause you're not for me. It's really just fiction. Drowning in my own conviction. Like a mic, cheers to tears, it's the way. I'm a classic guy, what can I say? Girl, what you want? John Mayer, I'ma pull up with a guitar and sing these prayers. Seasons change, emotions change like clothes. Seasons fade, don't talk to me no more. Can't complain, never believe me anyway. Oh, it's a shame to take my life away. She do numbers on Snapchat. She her own star. No wonder she won't text back. Wonder where you are. This world, why can't you be my girl? I'm down, my mind's in a swirl, a twirl. Throw me in a hurry, girl, a hurl. 'Cause you're not for me, it's really just fiction. Drowning in my own conviction. Nobody listened until I was missing. It's funny, she gon' text me back when she got lonely. This life's crazy, it's not really for me. Like Kid Cudi, yeah, nobody loves me. For real, my drink bubbly with pills, that's how I deal with feels. And I know it's real, yeah, I know. On Snapchat, she her own star. No wonder she won't text back. Wonder where you are in this world. Why can't you be my girl? I'm down, my mind's in a swirl, a twirl. Throw me in a hurry, girl, a hurl. 'Cause you're not for me, it's really just fiction. Drowning in my own conviction. She do numbers on Snapchat. She her own star. No wonder she won't text back. Wonder where you are. This world, why can't you be my girl? I'm down, my mind's in a swirl, a twirl. Throw me in a hurry, girl, a hurl. 'Cause you're not for me, it's really just fiction. Drowning in my own conviction. I've been trying to keep it steady, keep it all flow. But the water here is deeper than I was told. Stranded all alone on my lonely boat. Trapped surrounded with nowhere to go. I've been trying to show you that I love you the most. My mind is a scary place, somewhere I don't roam. But if I could take you somewhere, that would be home. Somewhere where we could be alone. She do numbers on Snapchat. She her own star. No wonder she won't text back. Wonder where you are. This world, why can't you be my girl?